The setting up of the Institute of Environmental Professionals, IEPSL, was initiated by engineer Karunasena Hettiarachchi along with a team of environment professionals. The Institute of Environmental Professionals Sri Lanka is the umbrella organization of environmental professionals in the country and was initially established in 2006 through a cabinet decision. It was subsequently incorporated by Act of Parliament No. 1 of 2020 in February last year. The institute was established in order to fill the gap of an inexistent professional institute for practicing environmentalists to uphold the dignity and to raise the reputation of the environmental profession in the country. The institute is committed to extending professionalism and its services to the country at large for the benefit of the public. The vision of the institute contributes to the national environmental dialogue through credible, independent and scientific inputs, along with a mission of enhancing ethical behavior and standards of the environmental professional in order to ensure the dignity of the profession. We would like to thank and show our gratitude to all our past presidents on this occasion of the first AGM after enactment of the IEPSL Act No. 1 of 2020 in February 2020. In 2006, the membership offered the first leadership to Mr. V.K. Nanayakkara, who led the IEPSL from 2006 to 2008. It was during this period that most of the establishment activities of the institute took place. Among these are the development and introduction of a code of ethics, development of the structure of the institute, and development and introduction of the IEPSL logo. The next president of the institute was engineer Karunasena Hettiarachchi, who was president of the institute from 2008 to 2010. During this period, subcommittees were established with a view to expand activities in many areas. Initiation of a charter membership for qualified environmental professionals was done during this period along with other activities such as initiation of a publication, Journal of Environmental Professionals, initiation of IEPSL Bill with the objective of establishing the IEPSL Act in the Parliament of Sri Lanka with the help of Mr. Austin Fernando, former Presidential Secretary, Mr. Mervyn Gunasena, former Director General of CEA, and Mr. Senaka Abaya Samarasinghe, who was the Executive Secretary at the time. The next president of the institute was Professor Hemanthi Ranasinghe, 2010 to 2012. IEPSL newsletter introduced. Beyond the Borders magazine launched, and this continued for several years. Designed training courses started specially on EIA, CEA, Environmental Management and Protection, and Corporate Environmental Management. Initiated website with video on IEPSL activities. Introduced annual technical sessions allied to AGM. Initiated collaborations with other institutes through MOU with CEA. Conducted evening public talks on areas of importance on a continued basis with support from Holcim as well as self-funded. Commenced training courses for various organizations. The next president was Mrs. Ramani Allepola, 2012 to 2014. During this period, a 3-month training program on environmental management and protection was initiated. Training programs and public awareness across the various industrial segments. Introduction of the Professional Diploma in Corporate Environment Management. Initiation of training programs on environment for banking professionals. Continuous follow-up for developing the IEPSL Parliament Act. Undertook a joint project with Switch Asia. Submission of a policy paper with recommendations for environmental management and protection was submitted to the then Ministry of Environment and Natural Resources. IEPSL's next president was Professor W.L. Sumathipala, 2014 to 2016. During this period, a membership drive was initiated to increase the membership in various sectors. Membership criteria for the institute streamlined. Negotiated with relevant authorities for a land to locate the building for the institute. Preparation of the final draft of the IEPSL Act. Follow-up on the collaboration made with OPA. Introduction of an induction ceremony for the new president. Introduction of a new colorful logo for the institute, incorporating all aspects. most importantly, the strong follow-up on finalization of the draft of the IEPSL Act. Next, the current leader and outgoing president, Mr. H.S. Premachandra, 2016 to 2020, played a vital role in accelerating the process for enactment of the IEPSL Act until its final incorporation on the 26th of February 2020. Finalized rules and regulations of IEPSL. Introduction of webinars on various environmental issues in order to increase awareness, while continuing various training programs to uplift the knowledge on the field. Commenced a publication of the first carbon-neutral journal. Organization of the very first virtual general meeting of the Institute. Year 2020 is the golden year of the Institute, with the full establishment of the IEPSL as a professional institution dedicated to environmental professionals. All the council members from the year 2006 to 2020 were key supporters to these 6 presidents of the Institute. It is therefore the bounden duty of the Institute to duly recognize all those who contributed during this journey of establishment of a fully fledged institute for environmental professionals, backed by an Act of Parliament.